Hello everyone, welcome to my podcast, The Unseen Flake. Today's podcast is going to be very exciting as it is on the IPL. IPL, what is IPL? Indian Premier League? No, we will find it out. And today's podcast is being sponsored by Sanjog Constructions, a superior way to build your own sweet and strong home. IPL is a well-known Premier League not only in India but all over the world. So let's start to our second episode of the Incredible India series Inside the IPL. Many of the people had heard this name, Lalit Modi, or even not heard. Let me tell you, he was the first chairman of IPL, but currently the chairman is Mr. Rajiv Shukla. So, what actually happened to Lalit Modi? Now, where is he? Why did he resign? And many more thoughts. So, let's get back to year 1965. Born in a business family and grew up in Delhi, later on went to an engineering graduation in USA. There he was arrested for trafficking drugs, cocaine and such cases, and there he agreed to all the crimes committed by him. Later on he was punished for 2 years in prison and he came back to India joining his family business. It was an Indian tobacco manufacturer company. Many of you had heard famous cigarette brands like Marlboro Red, Gold, Foursquare, and Panvilas Pan Masala. All these brands were owned by Godfrey Phillips. Then Lalit Modi started his own business, Modi Entertainment Network, and tied up with national and international channels for distribution in India. But it was a failure, as later on many of the companies discontinued the contracts. Then he observed the craze of cricket in India. When he was in USA, he observed that many of the private sport leagues are held like NBA for basketball, where private teams generate revenue and profits. He thought of making a cricket league in India. He introduced his idea of IPL to BCCI, but faced rejection. As he was very vicious kind of person, he thought that his dream of IPL could be successful if he had strong contacts with the board members or either if he could get a higher post in the board. For getting into BCCI, one need to be a part of State Cricket Association. So he firstly joined Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association in 1999 and in 2004 became the vice president at Punjab Cricket Association and later on president at Rajasthan Cricket Association with very quick moves and finally achieved the post of vice president in BCCI in year 2005. His dream of IPL was close to his eyes. Now he started earning trust among the board members by changing some rules in cricket match advertisement to help BCCI grow more and more revenue. And he gained so much of trust as decisions taken by him were agreed to all the board members. And finally, the time came. He placed his idea of IPL to the BCCI and explained his view of generating more and more profits to BCCI. From here, Lalit Modi started his game. Lalit Modi executed the idea of IPL and convinced big businessmen and celebrities to own the teams and make sure that they earn a lot of profit. He started managing several deals for his family members and friends. Once he had made sure that the Rajasthan Royal franchisee cost should be less and helped his brother-in-law Suresh Chelaram to hold majority stake in Rajasthan Royals. In 2008, IPL got super hit and now everyone was talking about Lalit Bhai Modi. IPL helped to grow new players and opened a passage for Indian cricket team. And after this huge success of IPL, he started working on Champions League, where top teams to held matches. But this idea didn't work for him. Many of you remember the team Kochi Tuskers Kerala. Its franchisee was won by RSW Company, Renda Water Sports World, owned by Sunanda Pushkar. She was one of the closest friends of Shashi Tharoor, the Minister of External Affairs, and later on she married Shashi Tharoor. This deal of Kochi team was an undisclosed deal, but Lalit Modi revealed it via tweet. And then Shashi Tharoor was blamed for misusing his powers for getting control over Kochi Tuskers Kerala, and then needed to resign for his ministry. And from here, difficulties started for Lalit Modi, as all the deals done by Modi for his family and friends came out, and after 2010 IPL season, he was removed from the post of chairman in IPL and vice president of BCCI. The IPL of 2009 was held at South Africa. The African Cricket Association was given 243 crore by BCCI without even taking permission through RBI. And with all this, Lalit Modi owned properties in many countries and setting up many of his companies in Mauritius as for converting his black money into white. In 2008, BCCI had given media rights to WSG for contract of 10 years, and WSG dealt with Sony for official broadcast, and Sony gave 425 crores to WSG in form of an felicitation fee with no explanation, and WSG sent some of the money to Lalit Modi companies. BCCI held around 22 charges on Lalit Modi, including money laundering. Then ED, that is Enforcement Directorate, started investigating him, and much more things got revealed. And then finally, he ran to London and never came to India again. But in 2015, an arrest warrant was issued against him in terms of money laundering, and so his passport was banned and now can't leave London. But later on, when Sushma Swaraj got hands on the Foreign Ministry of India, there she removed the passport ban on Lalit Modi. The lawyer by Lalit Modi's side was Basari Swaraj, the daughter of Sushma Swaraj. And so, Sushma Swaraj came in a lot of controversies from here. But till now, ED, Income Tax Department, Director of Revenue Intelligence and many such agencies are waiting for Lalit Modi to come India. But he is having a chill life at London. Okay, and now coming to the teams. My personally favorite team is Mumbai Indians. Thank you all of you. We will be back soon with another cheerful podcast to you with an interesting spicy topic.